I'm joined with TruWerdz right now. What's good, man?
What's good, bro? How's everything?
I'm doing good, man. Thank you so much for being on the show
You're
this evening.
welcome.
I
You're welcome.
appreciate
Appreciate you, man.
it.
I appreciate you for real.
Yes, sir. I played this song, The Spotlight, just moments ago. I played it a couple times. I really love the track. Very, very dope
Thank
song.
you.
Um, you from New Jersey? Which area in New Jersey are you from?
Elizabeth, New Jersey. But I was born and raised in Newark, New Jersey.
Okay. So you definitely rep the Jers to the fullest.
Yes.
Respect that. I got love for the
Thank you.
Jers.
Thank
Brick City,
you. Word up.
East Rutherford, a couple cities I know off the top of my head. But
Yeah, yeah.
so shout out to New Jersey for real. We'll definitely get this in your new music you've been putting out recently in just a bit. But how did you got into hip hop? What made you chose that path as an artist?
Well, I always been in the world of hip hop because when I was younger, I used to do a little b-boy, break dancing and stuff like that. Then I did a little DJ after that, and then it eventually led to writing, and ghost writing for people, and then it eventually led me to like performing my own music. That's exactly the steps it took me. It went from break dancing to all the way down to writing, and then from writing, it went to actually performing my own thing. You know?
That's cool. So you
Yeah,
definitely got a lot of things that you do, showing some
y-
versatility. Definitely worked your way up as an artist, as a person in hip hop per se.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Definitely a big influence. Hip hop. You know, Without hip hop, I would have been probably somewhere else in life, maybe in trouble. To tell you the truth, it's just a way for me to cope with society and everything that's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? It just keeps me sane in a sense. It just keeps me away from a lot of bad shit. I
yeah,
don't know if that makes sense, but it's just you can actually I can actually say that hip hop did save my life. In the sense of like keeping me out of like other troubles. You feel me?
yeah. One thing I admire about hip hop in particular, um, like anything else in music, is looked at as an escape per se. Just getting out of a bad environment, want to be a good influence to family and loved ones. You have a dream, you go for it, you pursue it, and while you have your doubters, people saying, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't pull this off," and you look at the
Mhm.
numbers that you do, the streaming numbers, the video views, and the support you're getting, not just in Jersey, but around the country.
Yeah.
It's just a testament of you have a very strong support system, a group of people, fan base that supports you
Yes.
for real, for real. And as an independent artist, that's definitely a big deal.
It is a big deal. I mean, that's what we do it for. I mean, because the smaller artists like ourselves, we actually take the time to actually like respond to fans. Respond to those who really mess with your music. We really have conversations, and whether it's we exchange numbers or whether we exchange conversation in the DM or direct messages or private message, whatever the case may be. But or whether it's a comment and we're responding to that comment. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's what we do it. It's just we get a lot of energy from that, and that's like we really appreciate it, man. I mean, artists like us, like me, we really appreciate. We live off of that. We love that shit, and that keeps us going. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It just keeps us going. Yeah, the streaming numbers are cool and everything. It feels good to see people actually streaming your music, but when you're getting involved with the fans and looking for those fans that love your music, that's even better, man. That's like 100 times better. Like when somebody like really hits you up and tells you, man, I like your music, or man, they got nothing but good stuff to say about you, good things to say about you, man. That's really like something we look up to. You know what I'm saying? That's what we really want. We want the recognition and stuff like that, and people that work hard deserve that recognition, you know?
Right. Definitely.
Yeah. So
With artists like yourself, with this pandemic happening, still happening, obviously, um, its effect it's had a huge effect in the music industry, especially
yes.
with independent artists that usually travel, go out to perform and stuff like that in bars, venues, restaurants, just any places that has live music has had to close for an extended amount of time. And while places have um, reopened, um, more places have been under more strict guidelines with the whole
True.
wearing the mask, having the social distancing. And I've noticed that
Mm.
some of my friends that are performers, they go out there and
Yeah.
perform regardless of the genre. People do want to hear live music, obviously. Just as long
Yeah.
as it's just a matter of the owner, the employees, everybody follow these guidelines and make sure these businesses stay afloat through this pandemic per se. So all the venues that are doing a good job with that. Props to you and to all the fans that's doing their part to make sure that these businesses do stay afloat. Props to you and to the artists as well. Props to you all. It's a collective effort to make sure everyone stays afloat during these tough times that we are in.
Yeah, man, it's really, really has taken a toll. Because energy is energy, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes, especially when you want to collab with some people, and even if you had the plan to go to the studio and create that energy and create that passion together with another artist to really make these records, go where they're supposed to go, it's like put to a halt. You know what I'm saying? It's put to a stop because of the social distancing. It's hard, and or opening for other known artists. You know what I'm saying? It's a scary moment. You can't do none of that. You can't really put yourself out there like you want to. You know what I'm saying? You want to do private release album parties, like you have those release album parties. You can't even do that. It's just hard for you to put your music out there because of this. But at the same time, I feel that it's a perfect time to create because you have time for yourself. You have time to get to know yourself, what kind of artist you are. You understand what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
now is the time that you have to get to know your fans. Now you have the time. You know what I'm saying? You have the time to talk back to them, to respond, to to give credit when credit is due. You know what I'm saying? You this is your time to you got time for yourself so you can create a lot of more content. It's hard to get the money that you can get if the pandemic and this coronavirus shit wasn't around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's a perfect time to be creative, to start creating things, to create tons of music. You have the time now.
Right.
There's no excuses, and the internet is still going. So the streaming numbers should be going up. The more you do, you can work on yourself, whether it's your appearance, excuse me, your appearance, or your the way your Instagram looks. You can change your whole Instagram, your whole social media can change. You know what I'm saying? You can work on yourself, so it's a perfect time for you to do that. But money wise, yeah, it's killing us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially the smaller artists, the independent artists. You know what I'm saying? But there's ways around it, man. We got to use the tools. The tools are the internet. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? If you got to have your websites up, you got to have places where your fans can really find your stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is a perfect time to really push that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a double edged sword. That's how I see it.
pretty much. So people talk about supporting artists, independent artists, local music. This is definitely a chance to do that. Um, buy
Yeah.
the music, buy the merch if they have any. Well, just share the music, share the posts, share
Yep.
whatever they have available, um, and keep at it. It gives artists that confidence that they're not forgotten per se. It gives
Exactly.
them that
Hmm.
that 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 good morale, that good
Yeah.
energy. So
Yeah.
it because this pandemic is testing all of us mentally in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's you're working at a job or you're not. So definitely
Yeah.
support these artists in some way that you can, and we'll get through this together.
Exactly.
It's
Yep.
gonna take some time, but as long as all of us do our part, then we'll get through. Maybe
Yep.
next year we can contain this virus a lot better, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
you have a lot of music that you put out this year, and I played the Spotlight earlier. I'm gonna play another one after this interview is concluded. And the song I'm
Yes, sir.
definitely gonna play is authentic. Definitely gonna play that one.
Yeah.
So,
That's my
um,
joint, man.
so,
I love making that record.
so I want
Yes,
to talk
sir.
about your recent release, the Spotlight. The album cover looks cool. You got the
Yeah.
mask, got the hat and everything, and it's just
Yeah.
that's cool. It's encouraging your fan base. Hey, put the mask on when you're out there in public. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you're being a good influence to your fan base. I like that. Talk about recording the Spotlight and how they feel just putting that song out and the reaction you get from it.
Well, the reaction was great. A lot of people paid attention to the bars in there and stuff like that. But pretty much, letting the audience know it's not all about taking the spotlight. He's not the only reason why artists like myself do it. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just like we love doing this. Like if we come across a good, great or a great beat that touches our soul. I mean, sometimes we come across beats that's like, whoa, it just sends that energy right through your body, and you're like, I'm gonna murk this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. This is what I'm gonna talk about on this record. So basically, that's what the beat did for me, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna talk about me not needing to be all to the spotlight. I don't need the spotlight. I just need a beat. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need. That's all I want. That's all. I want to. I want that to touch the audience. I want them to understand that it's not about me being beat with. It's not about the light shining on me. It's not about me looking for that light. I want to be known. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I'm here. I'm a rapper. It's not about that. It's about what I can do lyrically on a beat that I'm feeling. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had to put. And then I was like, man, what kind of cover I need? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna create a cover that really makes sense now of ages, because you know what, we got to send a message saying, you know what, I am an artist, I am an independent artist, I'm independent and everything, but I'm also being cautious. So I put it out there so they can see that as well, so they can, so it, like, as a reminder when they come across it, like, oh, maybe somebody's not wearing their mask and they see the cover and they go, oh yeah, that's right, man, how can I forget, some stuff like that, it happens. Reminder is needed, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. So definitely go stream that. The Spotlight. That's out on all digital music platforms. And go stream that. And you got a whole lot of songs that you put out in 2000. Mumble
That's
Rap,
it.
I Still Nice, What Y'all Doing, It's a New Day Part 2, Keep Drinking, Reflections, Thoughts Remix, Authentic, Ooh Yeah. I hope I got that right. I almost
Yeah,
I almost wanted to go Macho Man on it, but I'm just gonna say
yeah,
what it
yeah,
says. Oh yeah,
yeah. Ooh
and
yeah, yeah. That's what it is. Ooh
and
yeah.
in the spotlight. Go check out all them
Yes, sir.
songs from TruWerdz and support this brother, man. He's truly reps the culture for sure.
I
Um,
appreciate you, man.
man. So what else you have in the works as we get to these last few months of 2020? Now I know things are limited, but as far as
Yeah.
anything else in particular that you have in the works that your fans need to keep an eye on.
Yeah, well, I had contacted my cameraman because I have my own cameraman and everything. I'm blessed for that. I thank God every day for that. I'm glad that he blessed me with a brother like that to come around and shoot my videos. We decided to start shooting videos for every single song that came out this year. So we're gonna actually be working on that, whether it's rain, sleet, snow, or hail. We got to get it done, whether it's indoors or outdoors. So that's a plan we're doing for every single every single track that I have, including the Reflection EP, whatever's in there. Also, I have another song that it's getting mixed and mastered right now as we speak. It's called Sleeves Up. So yeah, that's another one of me talking about a lot of things, the industry, gatekeepers, and the whole whole shenanigans of me just talking my stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got my sleeves up. So I'm gonna talk my smack on
Yeah.
that. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking mad trash on that for real. I mean, it's not gonna be trash, but I'm just gonna be talking hella crazy. But things need to be said. You know what I'm saying? And I express myself through music, and this is the way I'm gonna do it. Oh well, whoever comes at me, they're gonna have to come at me. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? I'm not scared. But at the end of the day, yeah, that's up next. I don't know when I'm gonna release that. But I don't have a release date for it. But I probably release it in 15 days. Who knows? That's just the way I do things. Sometimes I try to do 2 tracks a month. That's what I try to do. But yeah, that's what I got in store. A lot of videos, a lot of visuals for all these tracks. That's basically what I'm trying to do right now.
So TruWerdz, you can catch him on all the social media sites, Twitter at TruWerdz. That's TruWerdz, not OERDZ. He's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Bandcamp. Bandcamp. Shout out to Bandcamp a lot
Yes, sir.
because they really putting it out there and helping out independent artists with the Bandcamp Fridays and all the money that the purchases on those Bandcamp Fridays going straight to the artists
To the artist.
themselves. So
Yep.
if you missed out on that, you get another chance in November and December, and just keep TruWerdz in mind. When those days do come. Uh,
Yes, sir.
so appreciate you, True. Thank you so much for being on the
Appreciate you, man.
show, and
Yes,
continued
sir.
success.
Anytime.
Keep doing your thing,